10 Surprising Facts About Daily Life in the USA. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something really interesting. How Americans actually live their daily lives. Now you might think you know America from Hollywood movies, TikTok, or Instagram, but real life here has some surprising facts that people outside the USA don't expect at all. So stay tuned, because by the end, you'll know 10 surprising things about daily life in the United States that might shock you, or at least make you smile. First up, food portions. In America, food sizes are, let's just say, generous. If you order a medium soda, it might look like an extra large in other countries. Fast food meals often come with free refills, and restaurants love giving huge plates. It's not unusual for Americans to take leftovers home in a box. In fact, many people even expect it. So if you ever eat out in the US, don't be shocked if your meal is big enough for lunch and dinner. Second, Americans drive almost everywhere. Unlike many countries where public transportation is the main way of getting around, in the US, cars are king. Even short trips, like going to buy milk at the grocery store, are often done by car. Many cities were designed for cars, not walking, so sidewalks or buses aren't always common. And yes, drive-through everything exists: fast food, coffee, banks, even pharmacies. Third, tipping is not optional. In the US, service workers like waiters, bartenders, and taxi drivers rely heavily on tips because their base pay is low. Standard tipping is 15 to 20% of the bill. For tourists, this is often a shock. Forgetting to tip can be seen as rude. But once you get used to it, it becomes second nature. Fourth, America is a melting pot. You'll find people from almost every cultural background, speaking dozens of languages, practicing different traditions, and eating all kinds of food. For example, in New York City, you can have Mexican tacos for lunch, Chinese dumplings for dinner, and still grab Italian gelato at midnight. The mix of cultures is a huge part of daily American life. Fifth, work, work, work. Americans often have fewer vacation days than people in Europe or Asia. Many people only get about 2 weeks of paid vacation a year. Work days can be long, and the phrase "living to work" describes how busy Americans can be. But on the flip side, this hard-working culture has created a lot of innovation and opportunity. Sixth, Americans are super friendly, but not always close. If you visit the US, strangers might smile at you, say, "How are you?" or even compliment your outfit. It feels warm and open. But here's the catch. These interactions are often just polite, not deep friendships. Americans are friendly on the surface, but building close relationships takes time. Seventh, convenience is everything. America is the land of 24/7 stores, online delivery, and Amazon packages arriving in one day. Need groceries at 2 a.m.? Chances are there's a store open nearby. This love for convenience also explains why drive-thrus and fast service are so popular. Time is money, and Americans don't like waiting. Eighth, sports are huge. But here's the twist. Americans are crazy about sports you might not play anywhere else. Football, baseball, and basketball dominate here. Super Bowl Sunday is practically a national holiday. Millions gather with wings, pizza, and chips just to watch a game, and the commercials are as famous as the match itself. Ninth, space is normal. In many parts of the US, people live in suburbs, residential neighborhoods with houses, lawns, and driveways. Compared to many countries, American homes and cars are bigger. That's why visitors are often surprised by how much space people have. But of course, this depends on whether you're in New York City or in Texas. 10th, Americans are very optimistic. There's a strong belief in the American dream, that with hard work, anyone can succeed. This positive attitude is part of the culture. Even when things are tough, Americans often say, "It's going to be okay," or "You can do it." This mindset can be inspiring, and it shapes how people live day to day. So there you have it, 10 surprising facts about daily life in the USA. From giant food portions to tipping culture, from endless convenience to optimism, American life is a mix of comfort, challenge, and uniqueness.